push
Boop,
the
boop.
button.
Pushing
Let
the
us off.
button. And hey everybody, it's Andy aka Max Writer. We're back in GopherCraft. Woo, haven't streamed in forever. I'm here with
I mean,
Abby. Yeah.
why are you making us say our own names? You did this last time as well.
I change it every time. As much
It
as I can.
throws
I
us off.
change. I go back and forth, you know. We're heading over here to the concrete shop, which is still under construction, because I haven't touched it since last time. Alright, so this is white. There's some colors we're missing. Oh crap, I don't remember which colors we're missing. What color is this? Oh, is that just sand over there? What is that? Boop. That's sand. Okay, this is the sand and gravel.
Blue?
Look at this.
I think it was a blue.
Steel Douglas brought a bunch of gravel from somewhere or other and gave it to us, so that was nice. We don't have blue yet, I bet. Red. We don't have orange, so we need to make some orange. I bet this is blue. That's green. We need to make some green concrete.
Cyan.
Red, orange, yellow, green. Oh, we do have blue here. White. What goes in the last chest? What's in the very last chest?
Purple.
No, purple's over here.
Oh.
Uh-oh, this could be bad. This looks like black. Here, hold on. Let's get F3. That's black. That's brown. We have gray. We have silver, which is light gray. We have white. Pink. I'm going to have to look this up online, aren't I? Magenta. Purple. Blue. Lime green. That's what we're missing.
Oh.
So this last one will be lime green. So I need to cook up some more. Let's remove this stupid sign. I need to cook up some more cactus, and then I need to make some lime green and some orange. Which, whoa, a little bit of lag there. So how's your week been, Abby?
Well. My friends have finally finished their exams.
Mm-hmm.
Like, finally. So
Okay.
it means we can hang out again. They're not busy doing revision. So we've got 2 things planned next week. We've got a spoons, dinner, drink thing.
Okay.
And then a couple of days later, spoons, like Weatherspoons. It's like a pub.
Oh, nice.
But
Okay.
also like drinks as well. And then I got Leo and Tia coming over on the Thursday, and we're gonna hang out, play games, and eat sushi. And I'm excited.
This is when?
Next week.
Okay. Just sometime next week. Hey, Aaron Faith's here and says hi. You don't have a date set?
Oh, well, the spoons thing is next Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
And then Leo and Tia coming over on Thursday.
Nice. Well, I had a good weekend last weekend when I didn't stream.
Yeah.
Amberlynn came and visited for a weekend. Huh?
Were you hosting a game? Did you say?
Yeah, tabletop game.
Yeah.
Trying to talk and put stuff together here at the same time. There is no crafting bench in this place. This place needs a crafting bench. Probably. Let's figure that out. We're gonna just put one down for now. Amberlynn came up, and we did some tubing, which was fun. And then I ran. Wait, is this right? Am I doing this right? I am! Hooray! Alright, so there's orange. And I ran some games. Yeah, like I said. There was Dead World on Saturday night, which I had 3 players for, which is not too bad. And then there was... Hold on. I'm trying to make concrete while I talk to you. Here's green. We need green. And orange. We need lime green. I gotta mix up some lime green. That went pretty well. That was a zombie apocalypse game. Takes place present day. They made it to Roanoke Island. Red, orange. So this goes right here. Boop.
Did they escape? Or win?
Well, they made it to Roanoke Island. That's where they've been trying to get to for some time now, which is off the coast of North Carolina. And it is a place that is... It's kind of cut off from the coast, so it's a little bit safer, and they managed to get there and survive, so hooray. They found a Dunkin' Donuts. They decided to stop because there was a car out front, and they checked it out, and there was nothing in it, so they decided to stop, and then it went horribly wrong. No, they ended up finding another survivor, so they got her along, and she's like, "We need to go to this place where it'll be safe." So they're like, "Okay." So they went. There you go.
Cool.
That was pretty much it. As far as then we kind of have you've played role playing games before, tabletop, haven't you?
Nope.
Okay, so sometimes you can skip over like months of time. You can say, okay, you guys are here for 3 weeks or whatever, blah blah blah.
Oh,
So
right, okay.
they kind of did that, and because time had to pass, and so they explored a few other places. There's some lime green, perfect. And they went to, I need to make a ton of ink at some point off camera. So they went into a, you watch Bob's Burgers? Do you like that show?
No, but I know some things about it.
Okay.
My sister really likes it.
Okay. So they went into this building that kind of looked like Bob's Burgers, but it was downstairs was actually like, what do you call them? What are those shops? It's a shop where you go and you donate your old clothes and crap, and then they sell them real cheap.
A charity shop?
Yeah, basically a charity shop. And so,
Maybe like a thrift shop. Is that what you're trying to think?
yeah, thrift store. That was totally the words I was going for. So they went there and they managed to clear that place out, and they got access to a bunch of clothing and stuff for this group that they've connected up with. And did I use both of those? Yeah, we should make some of this. So now we're making some lovely ink. And then, okay, this is red. Orange, yellow. Ooh, pardon me, where's white? White is here. There. I'm putting stuff in chests right now. It's pretty exciting stuff.
Oh,
And we
I
have some
am
white-
ecstatic right now.
You are agog.
Positively.
Okay, so yeah, looks pretty good. They did that. They decided to go back to Dunkin' Donuts and kill the zombies there and steal all the donut supplies and stuff, so everybody could have donuts if they wanted. And
Really?
yeah, well, it's a treat. Donuts are more of a treat because they have plenty of food right now. I don't know. It was just kind of cool. I mean, I'm curious
So
to see
it's
where
not
it goes.
even necessary?
Mm-mm.
But
Well, it will add to their food supplies. But when they first got to Dunkin' Donuts, they found a little girl hiding in there. One guy almost shot her, and they found a bunch of donuts on the floor behind the counter. Right, each of them had like one bite taken out of them, and it's been like a month since the whole zombie thing happened. Right, so all the donuts in the place are stale. They're not necessarily like rotten or anything, but they're definitely not. They don't taste very good. And this little girl had gone up there to get donuts for people because she wanted to do something, and she really wasn't. She's only like 11 or 12, and not really at a place where she could do a whole lot for people yet. And so, hey, Angel Danger's here and says, "Hello." Very, very, in a very. Oh, I can do that. Angel Danger has got a very Dick Van Dyke accent, I believe, right now. Anyway, so she had wanted just to do something nice for the other people at where they were surviving, and they all felt kind of bad for her because the donut shop, the ingredients were still fine, but actual donuts were rotten or stale. So they kind of did that for her. They're like, let's do this for her. And they found some stuff up about the Angel Danger says, "What's up, Abby? What's up, Abby?" It's my Angel Danger voice.
that doesn't sound like Dick Van Dyke at all.
That's the real Angel Danger voice. The Dick Van Dyke voice is just, it's just a thing.
You're lying to me. What's
What?
his voice?
Which
You're
one?
lying.
No.
What's his voice?
I was making fun. I was playing fun. I was just poking fun.
Playing fun.
I was poking fun. I'm allowed. Don't hate me. Okay. Oh, tisk. She's tisking me, folks. She's
No,
tutting me. Tut, tut. Tut, tut, Betty. Alright, what else does this shop need, do you think? I mean, it's not like a shop like buying stuff. It's like, here's where you can go. You'll find plenty of gravel. There's a little bit of sand. We'll need to get more sand eventually. And then there's some concrete stuff has already been made. Not a whole lot. Wait, is that
I don't know.
Yeah. You think it's done? Think I'm done? I could be done. I can move on to other things.
I don't know what else you would put in.
I don't either. I mean, I'm kind of utilitarian. I don't like fancy things up and put like a counter or whatever. Right. Concrete shop. Did I put a little sign on this? I think I did. Yeah, little sign for when it was built, when it was started. It's very concrete-y looking, I tell you what.
I should hope so.
That's what happens when you make a concrete shop. So Sunday we played Call of Cthulhu, which is a horror RPG. I think you know a little bit about that. I think I've talked about it enough.
Yeah.
And that one was called Supped Full with Horrors, which is a line from Macbeth. And it was Elizabethan. It took place in 1613 at the Globe Theatre, wherein one of the stagehands had gone missing. His wife showed up and just starts yelling at people to find him. Since there really wasn't any police force in London or Great Britain in that time period at all, I found it kind of entertaining to read that the British felt that they didn't... Whoa, I'm getting shot at. Whoa, there's a guy there. Whoa, there's all kinds of badness out here. The British felt that if you had a police force, that it would be used to repress the people. Oh, God.
They were...
Are you stuck in a wall, buddy?
Correct.
They were what?
Correct, to a degree.
To a degree, right. It can be nice to have a police force say when somebody murders somebody, and you need to figure out who did it.
Yeah. Who done it? Who did
exactly.
it?
That's what your job's going to be.
Yeah, sure.
CSI girl.
Oh, I watched CSI. Yeah. How dare you
Not
take
a
that
fan.
back? You take that back out of Gil Grissom's mouth. You can say
Was
that
it
about anything.
CSI Miami?
Oh God, no! That's the worst one.
Exactly.
I can't believe you would even suggest such a thing.
Whatever. When he makes some terrible pun at the beginning of the show, and then there's that screaming, and then the music starts.
Woke up all the game.
Use that in play once. Man, I gotta figure out what to do here. Anyway, so they decided they would help find him, and they went looking for him, and it was all scary and stuff, and it turned out the whole reason he was missing is because he found these little symbols in the globe. And the whole Globe Theater was being used as a gigantic... Hey, JP Weiss is here. Hey, what's up? JP says. The whole of the Globe Theater was being used as a giant summoning circle to bring back, bum bum bum, Queen Elizabeth from the dead. Because she died in 1603. But what came back wasn't Queen Elizabeth.
It's good you said that because I didn't know.
Yes, she died in 1603. And James I took over. He was from Scotland. He was the first Stuart king.
Yeah.
Elizabeth was the last Tudor king, or queen. And the guy was Scottish. Huh?
She'll have your head for that.
Yeah. The sorcerer who was doing the whole biz was Scottish, and he did not like James. James had his mother killed for being a witch or something, and he thought James was ruining the country. James did a terrible job of governing the country. I mean, he was killed. He was killed at the end of the English Civil War, and then left the freaking Puritans in charge.
Sorry. Oh, and that's when... What's his name?
Cromwell.
What's his name? Yes. No, I know the one after that.
After that?
Don't tell us.
I don't know who it is. Cromwell took over. Cromwell failed, and then another king came in not too long after that.
Charles II. That's what I'm trying to think.
Oh, yeah. Was he the next king?
Yes.
I haven't gotten that far in history yet,
Horrible
as far
history.
as like...
That's what I'm trying to think. Because
What did
they
he
made
do?
the song.
They made a song?
Have you heard of Horrible Histories?
Horrible Histories. No,
it's
I've heard of Drunk
it's a
History. That's pretty cool. I enjoyed that show.
Horrible Histories was a TV show made by like a group of friends that were they put it was history, but it was fun and it was the kind of history that I would want to do
Mhm.
because it's not boring and like
Yeah.
20-mark questions kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they made a song about the Civil War and the Puritans.
Oh God, the Roundheads. They were terrible.
Yes.
I mean, it's
Yes,
just
that's what they were.
Hey, are you enjoying yourself? You're sinning. Wait, what? If you enjoy the food you're eating, you're a sinner. Wait, what? Yeah, they were self-hating, self-loathing people. I'm glad they're gone. Sorry. No offense to any Puritans, but... Alright, I gotta figure out
I
what to do.
doubt a Puritan watching.
I don't think there are any Puritans left. They kind of wiped themselves out. Like the Quakers. Have you heard about the Quakers?
Yeah, I know Quakers.
No, is it the Quakers or the Shakers? Maybe it was the Shakers.
Well,
There's a group, okay? And you weren't allowed to have sex, period. Even if you're married. Ever. Right?
right.
The only way you could get new members to the church is by convincing people to join, because nobody had kids.
Oh,
Isn't that ridiculous?
Yes.
I mean, if you want your religion to survive and thrive, you need to have babies, and you need to indoctrinate them and brainwash them early on. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, they kind of just died out. They're gone, just like the Puritans. All right, I gotta figure out what to do here. So anyway, we had a good time all weekend. Amberlyn went home on Monday. Kyle drank too much on Sunday and ended up sleeping on the couch, passed out on the couch actually. And he wrote me a little note. He's like, I hope I didn't behave poorly when I was drunk. I don't really remember. I said, well, no. Every time I tried to wake you up, you would just look at me and giggle and go back to sleep. It was pretty harmless. It was pretty funny actually. Let's see. What's up, the sky, says JP. Oh, God. Really? I did not know that. Ooh, but now you do, my friend. I do. JP says, okay, well, so what are you doing? Nothing? You? There's a nice little sweet conversation going on here in the chat. I like it. I like it, guys. Since I'm not doing anything right now, which I need to get doing something. What should we build? What should we do? We could do some caving. I haven't done any caving in a live stream in a long time. Shing! Swords out. Let's go find a cave.
I've got a little. Do you know what he said? Like they didn't have sex.
The Shakers. Yeah.
Do you know Kellogg's? It's in the brand. You know, Country Nut Cornflakes and whatnot.
No, I do not know them.
What?
I don't know a band named Kellogg's.
No.
Oh.
Brand.
The band is
Cereal.
called...
No.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I misunderstood you. I'm sorry. I thought you said the band. I'm sorry. Sorry.
That's amazing.
That's my fault.
Crunchy Nut
yes.
Cornflakes
I know
is an
Kellogg's.
excellent band name.
Yeah. Crunchy what? Crunchy Nut Logs? What did you say?
Crunchy Nut Cornflakes.
Crunchy Nut Logs would be even a better name for a band. It sounds kind of obscene, though. Anyway, yes, I know Kellogg's, yes.
The biggest digression in history.
That's okay. We got time.
He was very anti-sex, and I've forgotten the story I was going to say, and now I just seem like I'm pointing out some dude that didn't like sex for no reason. Oh, yes.
Go ahead.
He thought he created cereal, as in like cornflakes, because he thought that was a good way to get people from not having sex.
Eating cornflakes? That's
Just
really not
cereal
even close to being a comparison there.
It doesn't make any sense. Any logical sense.
If you eat these cornflakes, you won't want to have sex. I still want to have sex. No, just eat more cornflakes. But, this isn't
And
working.
thus the brand was born.
There's a bunny in this cave. Alright, we found a cave. I bet it doesn't go very deep, though. The happy gasp. Okay, I'm mistaken. Oh! How did you shoot me, you jerk? You'll never shoot anyone ever again. Oh god, there's another one! Die! Oh, how'd you survive 2 blows? Jackass. Hey now, get your mind out of the gutter, young lady. There's another one! Oh, take this, pony! Huh?
You don't know that I was laughing at what you said.
What were you laughing at then?
Well, it was what you
Silence!
said, but
Say again.
Well, it was what you said,
Aha!
but you didn't know that.
How many? I only have 38 arrows. But now I know. I made Abby laugh. Ha ha ha! Hooray! Oh crap! There's another freaking skeleton. This place is infested.
Sorry.
Let me just eat this thing I'm eating. Where'd he go? Okay, I gotta get more torches. Let's get more torches. I haven't came to this stream in a while. People aren't used to me screaming on streams anymore and being a little wuss.
I thought you said you haven't come to this stream in a while, and I was like,
What? No.
that
Yeah,
doesn't make any sense.
exactly.
What could
You're
it
always at my
possibly mean?
streams. You're my best streaming buddy.
Yeah.
Now, I used to stream a lot with, oh, I need to make some ladders. Oh, no, I can't
I've
remember
never
her
heard of
name.
him before.
No, quiet you. Oh, shoot. Who's my streaming buddy on LD Shadow Lady? I streamed with
Do I
SL
know?
Cupcakes, and I streamed with... Oh my gosh, I'll have to look it up. She was like 12, 13.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
You know what I'm talking about? She was real sweet and funny.
sorry,
Just
Lily.
a cutie pie. No, not Sayuri Lily. Lily's like older than you are.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, she's getting
I barely
married
know.
soon, actually.
Oh,
That's okay. The fact I can't remember her name really upsets me. It
do I know?
was Puddle. Yeah, it was Puddle.
Oh,
It
Puddle.
was
That's who I was trying to think. Yeah.
that. Yep. It was O Puddle, because her sister's name was O Pond.
All
Because her
right.
name is Amy in real life,
Oh, nice. Okay.
and that was her big sister. And so, since she was a pond, then Puddle was a puddle.
That
I
makes
miss
sense.
her. I haven't talked to her in a while. She's a sweetie.
I don't even... No, do I? No, I do.
Do you
They
want?
did the building competition. I remember that.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, she was there for that. She was the one that would always, and she would get in chat here, and then she'd be like, "Everybody get chat moving so fast you can't keep up," and stuff like that.
Ah, yeah.
She was
Oh,
a
cool.
troublemaker. She was. She was a sweetie though. I haven't talked to her in a while. I'm still friends with her on Skype, but I just haven't talked to her.
I don't use Skype anymore, really. Unless it's just a yo. Nice brother.
Ow! Quit shooting me, jerk! Haha, you're dead now. You can't shoot anybody ever again. You won't hurt anybody ever again. Get out of my way, bat. Ooh. I hear more skeletons. And this is not an easy way up, so let's put a ladder down.
Mm-hmm.
God, I hear the skeletons. Where are they? I think they're to my left. Ooh, arrows. I can use. Oh, there he is. How do I get that creeper over there and this skeleton over here to be friends? And when I say friends, I mean how do I get them to murder each other? Preferably the skeleton killing the creeper and giving me a record. Ow! Maybe we should get this creeper gone. Yeah, he's noticed me. Now he is dead. Dead as in not living. That's for those of you who didn't know what I was talking about. Wah! Yeah, exactly. That imbecile. Never could stand those terrible puns and crap that he would say.
That was the worst one.
Alright, we're going this way.
The seaside,
This is gonna dead end.
and then seaside New York, and then seaside Miami. That is the correct order.
Wait, what?
It was seaside, crimes and investigation, then seaside
Oh
New
my
York, and
God.
then seaside Miami. In that order.
I see. Thank you for enlightening me.
Oh, you are welcome. Tune in next time to hear my next list.
Ow! Shot the bat, saved my life! I can't believe the bat saved my life. Bats are hateful creatures from the pits of hell.
I don't like bats. Yeah, quite creepy.
In real life, I love them. Oh yeah, they eat bugs. They eat mosquitoes. And stuff. Nasty bugs. I love opossums, too.
No, I don't like possums.
Possums eat ticks, but they cannot catch rabies. So many facts. Hmm?
I would like them more, but we don't have that problem.
Ticks?
So yeah,
Oh,
you
you
don't
luckies. I hate them. I hate ticks so
don't
much.
hear about them in England. Can you get them in England?
I don't know. I have honestly no earthly idea if ticks are even present in England. If they're not, you guys are so lucky.
The one most likely to bite humans in Britain is the sheep tick.
There are ticks.
Despite its name, the sheep tick will feed from a wide variety of mammals and birds. You lied to me.
It's not just sheep. Oh, Abby, you're so gullible. When it comes to sheep ticks.
Well, I can't say I've got any experience in that sector of animals.
I think this is it. This cave is done. I don't hear any noises or anything. I will grab some coal before we go. And it's night, so we're not going outside because I ain't crazy.
Yeah, baby. I'm quite good at that. Don't press the button.
Wait, I can't hear you. You're kind of mumbly.
That might be because I was mumbling.
Okay, that makes 100% total sense.
Oh, right? Yeah.
Hooray.
Another mystery solved.
I'm gonna grab iron too, as long as I'm here until it's daylight. Then we'll head out in search of more caves to explore and conquer. Grab some gravel too. Exactly.
Because it's dark.
There's no iron back here. Where'd my ladder go over here? There it is. Hup, jump! Jump like the wind!
Jump like the wind.
Jump like the wind.
The wind jump?
Jump like passing wind.
When you say passing wind?
Yes.
Do you mean...
I probably do.
Okay. Cool.
Yes, farts. Is that what
What did you
passing
say?
wind means? Farts! Our conversation
The
has
way
taken...
you said that. The way you set it up for yourself. You know what passing wind means? Farts. It was some matter of fact.
Well, it is a fact. I need to go right over here first. Oh,
You
I
need to
fell.
go over there? Whoa, don't tell us that.
Oh, wait. Ew. I tell people so they don't come over and look. What is he doing over there? What's going on over there?
You just stood in the corner.
Don't come over here. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Oh my goodness.
I can't stop doing that.
You're laughing too hard. I can't make out a word you're saying.
I couldn't stop going when I was laughing.
Woo. There we go. Made Abby laugh uncontrollably. Bucket list checked off.
At least it wasn't a Jimmy Carr laugh, which is...
A what?
He laughs like...
Oh my god. No, you have a cute laugh. I like your laugh. It's a good laugh.
Oh, you haven't heard my Jimmy Carr laugh.
You say you do that too?
I do that sometimes.
Oh my goodness.
It's like, I start off without breath, so I can't go on with any breath, so...
Oh my. Okay, let's put this down. Boop. Drop off stuff I probably won't need for now into the old shulker chest. I love this thing. Okay, we still have some darkness. Oh, the Gaming Starfish is here and says hi. Hey, Gaming Starfish. I couldn't think of anything to build today, so we're doing some caving. And right now it's dark out. This cave is panned out as far as it doesn't go, but so far. And so what I'm going to do is grab up some resources until it turns light, and then we'll head out looking for more darkness and adventure. That's it. That's the whole recap. And thanks for joining. You have a lot of choices with YouTube. Thank you for choosing Max Ryder. Okay, we've been down there. Been up here. I just made Abby laugh so hard she couldn't stop, so considering this a good day. Abby's drinking cider. I'm drinking s'mores porter. Good stuff. In the background over here, Scotty Garbitas is playing some kind of Minecraft. Oh, he's playing Sky. What's it? What's Sky Fortress?
Sky Factory?
Yes, Sky Factory. He's got a live stream going too. If you feel like checking out his, hey, we'll give him a free plug here. He is at mixer.com/Scody_Garbitas. Scody is S-C-O-T.
Do you want me to put it in the chat?
Oh, that's a great idea. Just mixer.com/ScodyGarbitas. Because his name is kind of hard to spell sometimes. Max Ryder, unless they mishear me. That's pretty easy. Starfish says, nice, no problem. Oh my gosh, it's dark out there. We are on a hard server. This is the GopherCraft server. It's a private. Yeah, there it is. If you want to check him out, he was playing. He's like streaming until for the next like 5 or 6 hours, which is that's a lot. I don't think I could go that long. I would be hoarse by the end of it. Or the trolls would get me.
If I was given the right game to play.
Yeah, if given the right. Yeah, but I would still probably be hoarse. Starting next week on this channel is Mad Father, and if you want to hear me scream a lot, you need to watch that. That's an 8-bit game, kind of like Mermaid Swamp or Witch's House. Witch's House, is that what it's called?
I think I have seen Mad Father. That was good. I enjoyed it.
You said you loved Witch's House, didn't you?
Oh,
weren't you the one? I got that one. I'll be playing that. That's going to be coming up in a month or two. The 8-bit games usually only take me about a month to play through. They're only like 12 to 15 episodes. But Mad Father, I screwed up. Episodes 5 and 6 you might want to either skip or just kind of watch without paying too much attention because, oh, I hear skeletons dying outside. That's a good sign. I screwed up and muted myself, so I had to replay them. I had to, I basically, Jesus Christ! Fucking damn. Oh my god. That scared the crap out of me. A freaking enderman teleported right in front of me as I was about to leave this cave. So it was like a voomp, and he's just right there. And I'm like, already like, creeper's gonna drop on my head or something. So I was already kind of strung up, a little high strung, and then here comes this jerk. Anyway, thanks, Gaming Starfish says, cool, be right back. That was unnerving. And I watched through the first 4 episodes of Mad Father, and just personally, I think I was pretty damn funny throughout. I kind of cracked myself up when I edited it. So I'm pretty happy with how that's turned out. And I'll probably play some more of that soon because I enjoyed that one. I'm enjoying that one. And we also have Misao coming up, possibly.
Oh, Misao.
Misao? I'm mispronouncing it. That one looks kind of creepy. I like doing these kind of creepy games. And these guys, these developers, considering it's just like an 8-bit game, they're good. They creep me out. And the stories are really nice.
I watched Markiplier play them.
Really? Well, I'm not in bad company if Markiplier's playing them. Because he's like big time YouTuber. I'm so envious.
Played all of them. Yeah, Misao, Mad Father, which is nice. What was he doing?
Mad Father. There's a couple others. They're listed on the Mermaid Swamp.
You played that one as well.
Which one?
Ib.
Yeah, I played that. I played that a while back and I recorded it. Ib's pretty good. I got the good ending on Ib. I was super happy with that.
Nice.
Yeah. Whoa! Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if this connects. No, it doesn't appear to. Gaming Starfish is back. Welcome back, Gaming Starfish. Thanks so much for joining. I got my fellow person online here in Abby Madison. I always appreciate her company. She always cracks me up. And if I can get her laughing so hard that she can't stop, then hey, bonus.
Oops. Whoa.
Explore this. I could go up to some of the edges and explore outside the map, but I don't think I want to because I want to leave that for some other people to do. Swim like a little man. Okay.
Oh my god.
What's the matter?
I'm apparently following 15 million. Oh no, it's okay.
15 million.
That was an exaggeration. It was hyperbole. No, because I'm trying. When my sister will get back around 11:30ish,
Half 11ish. What time is it now?
9:30.
Okay. Which is
That's
9:30.
like,
I love how the
yeah.
British talk.
Okay, cool.
Half 11ish, then that'll be... So in 2
It's 2 hours
hours.
from
So I'll
now.
be done by then.
Yeah, but that means only like half an hour of Scotty.
Of
Oh, it's
Scodies, yeah.
hard to say. Yeah.
Well,
I
can't
just
you
look like Scotty.
watch it on a different
I can. I've got the app, and the app is just confusing.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's following. Because I only follow one person, and that's Scotty. I was
Okay.
like, I follow all these people?
I'm leaning. I'm leaning in my
I didn't.
chair like it'll help. You're following all these people. All this one
Yeah.
person? How is that possible?
It's got my following, and then just online. I was like, what ugly app.
This might not go anywhere either. Last time I found a cave was when... We're in 1.12. So last time... When they expanded the borders, I went and I did some stuff. That's going to be coming up this week. And I found a cave, and I'm like, oh, I'll just explore this a little bit. And it just never ended. It was like... Just kept going and going and going. So... Now we're hitting these places where they just end, like, instantly. Okay, I could be mistaken. Look at this mess. Nice. Alright, let's see. Starfish Gaming says... Oh, Abby says, welcome back. Starfish Gaming says, thanks. LOL. Angel Danger, what is the weirdest dream you ever had? That's tough. Do you mean weird? Oh, dear. In real life weird, or just strange weird? Because I've had,
What?
like, what's the difference? I'm going to tell you. And you're going to be amazed. I want to get down onto that ledge. But I can't! Ow! Alright, so here's the weirdest dream. I guess this has just got to be the weirdest dream I've ever had. That I can remember. This looks like more than one ravine connected end to end. It's weird. I was in a house. I had this one years ago. And there was a ghost girl there. I was really sad about it. I don't know why. I didn't know who she was. I didn't recognize her. And there was like a gravestone upstairs in the attic where she was buried in the house.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I was all crying and stuff because I felt really bad that she was dead. I was really sad about it. Yeah, it was really strange. And see, now I don't know if this was a true dream or if I have filled in the holes later. So bear with me here. So, years after this dream, I met this girl named Sandra. Her name was Sandra. She wanted to be called Alex after a while. I didn't like her name change because I'd written a bunch of poems because I had a big crush on her, blah, blah. And then, this is going to be a sad story, by the way, guys. And then, in 1994, 2 years after I met her... Whoa, that's not what I wanted to put there. She was killed in a car wreck 2 weeks before she graduated college. Yeah, it was pretty awful. And then later on, I realized, or I thought, now see, here's where it's like, I don't know what's truth and what's just my mind messing with me. Years later, I remembered this dream again when I was looking through it, because I used to keep dream journals. And it seemed to me like she had been the girl in the dream in the attic with the gravestone.
Oh.
So that's kind of the weirdest dream I've ever... Like I said, I don't know. Maybe my mind was filling in the details later and that kind of stuff. You know how you know.
Yeah.
But it felt like that was her when I remembered the dream years later. So, there you go. That's the weirdest that I've ever had. But again, most likely, my brain changed the facts, you know, like the Berenstain Bears, or Berenstain Bears, and that kind of stuff. Gaming Starfish says, what enchants do you have on your armor? Oh, let's take a look. Okay, Abby, what is your weirdest dream you ever had?
I don't really remember them. Yeah. Some teachers have appeared in my dreams, but that's not that weird.
I hate the... I'm on stage, and I can't remember my, my lines. Those are the worst dreams. They're the worst. Or the play opens tomorrow night, and I haven't even started looking at my lines. I'm going over all the, all my armor and stuff here. Gaming Starfish, so you can take a look. Man, my boots have a ton of stuff on them. Here's my sword. Here's my bow. There's my pickaxe. Fortune axe. Fortune pick. Here is my diamond hoe with mending and unbreaking 3 on it. Oh yeah. So I'm pretty set up. These took a long time to get. Oh my god, there's a ton of zombies down here. There's a whole horde. I don't think they can get to me with this water here. Look at these guys. They're like, come on over. We want to be your best friend. Oh no, I'm heading right for them. Oh no. The horror. Oh. Oh, they're dying.
What was that laugh?
That was I hate zombies laugh. Oh wait. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh god, I'm getting shot. Oh, this is bad. There's a lot of badness here. I think the skeletons are fighting each other. They are. Okay, let's get back in the light. We're only safe in the light. Huh?
No, why I'm doing this.
What were you doing?
I sang back in the light. I don't know why.
In the light.
Yeah.
Was that the tune, or am I way off? It's your song.
Nah, that's what I did. It kind of sounded like it as well. It was easy.
Well, you've been drinking. Whoa! No, bad creeper. You go away, you bad creeper. Bad creeper.
Half.
Oh god, there's another one.
What do you think of me? That I can't handle my cider?
I have no problem with that. I'm a lightweight as well. And you know what? It means that you can have just one and get a good buzz. You don't have to drink like 12 gallons of alcohol just to feel it. I like being a lightweight.
It depends what I'm drinking, but if it's cider, no, I can handle it.
You can handle it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you couldn't handle it. My fault.
No, I was... I can't remember my password. Oh, I can't remember.
I don't mind hanging out with girls who get drunk easily. Take that however you want.
Okay.
Let's get rid of some of this excess stuff. I need to get up above, though. They're going to keep spawning up on those. It's awful. Oh, and Gaming Starfish, if you didn't see the enchants, let me know. I'll show them again, or I will read them out.
I've missed 188 messages.
On what?
On Facebook.
Oh my goodness. Why have you not been on Facebook? Shame on you.
Because it's muted. I don't need a group.
Oh, it's muted? Wait, is this one of those creepy freaking groups that you're in?
Really creepy.
You know, obscene.
What do you mean?
Aren't you the one? Aren't you on the group? Maybe this is somebody else I'm thinking of. Thought you were on the group where there's like people sending dick pics and stuff.
Oh yes.
Okay,
yes.
I'm not crazy. Okay.
That's not every day. It's been months since the last message was sent there.
Okay, good. Oh, I fell.
That's 1 out of the 15 group chats I'm in.
15. Why?
That's an over-exaggeration.
You're not in 15?
Actually, probably not, but like...
Whoa!
But they're all the defunct. There's 3 main ones.
Ah.
You know what I mean? 3? There's 2 main ones. My group chat, and then the college group chat.
Oh, crap. There's another skeleton. Bonsai!
Oh, God.
Oh god, that squid fell and scared me. Yes, I was scared by a squid. Don't judge me. Okay, so you're only in 3 groups.
Well, we're in like 15 million, but you know.
That's more than 3.
Yeah, but there's only 2 main ones.
Okay, so you can handle your cider, you're saying then.
I can, but I'm trying to decide. But oh god.
What are you trying to say?
The main ones are.
The main ciders? Or the main
No,
groups?
group chats.
Ah,
There is one main cider and it's
believe me.
bonus. Thank you.
I'm not a fan of cider, but I don't judge people who drink things that I don't like. So, there you go.
It is a terrible shade of yellow.
The cider is?
Yeah.
You're sure it's cider, right? Somebody didn't switch it out for something else.
Well, I had to take the cap off, so yes.
Alright. Pee. I'm talking about pee.
I understood.
Okay. I don't want you drinking pee, Abby. It'd make me sad.
Why would I do that? I'm letting you in a vibe. I know the word. I'm not drunk. Get wet.
Why do I have a bone in this hand? Oh, that didn't sound right. Okay. This secondary freaking ravine doesn't go anywhere either. Goodness sakes. 45 minutes. Haven't found one decent cave that leads other places. Letting my viewers down. Now, are there drinks that do go straight to your head?
Beer, mainly. I
Really?
can't handle. Yeah.
You
But I
particularly-
went pretty hard. I don't really care for the taste of them, to be honest.
Right.
I don't like vodka.
Ugh, I'm not a fan either.
Yeah.
Like scotch.
I don't like. I've never tried it. I would love to try it. Or whiskey or something like that.
Yeah, they're good. They have like a smoky taste. I like them at least.
If it's in a shot, I'll drink it. Because it's only like a 2-second kind of head back,
No,
head
your
forward
whiskey's
kind of
good, mixed with ginger ale or Sprite or something a little sweet.
thing.
And it
I
just
don't
kind of
like
gives it
ginger
a smoky taste.
ale. Oh. Sorry, I hiccuped and that was a gross sound.
That's okay. Just sounded like you were in great pain. Well, it's dark on the surface. We can't go out there, so we're probably going to have to gather some resources again. I can't believe there weren't any caves off of these two ravines. There's two ravines connected at a, like, let's see, how many degrees is that? Like a 90 is this. Plus 45, 125 degree angle. It's kind of cool, actually, but let's head down to the deeper one. We'll grab that gold. We'll grab some resources, get more coal. And next morning we will head out again, looking for more danger. Like our friend, Angel Danger. Angel
See, I can do
Danger.
the deep voice.
Swear to me. I could see that being something someone named Angel Danger would say.
Swear to me.
Where are the drugs? Swear to me.
Where are they? What the hell does that one say?
Aha. Now somebody has said I should start carrying blocks of coal, and it's a great idea, but I just haven't implemented it yet. So.
Blocks of
Yeah,
wine?
because I go through coal so quick. You know what I mean? I mean, I make a bunch of torches, and then I'm out, and then I have to find more coal, blah, blah, blah. So when I'm doing caving videos, I should take blocks of, I should take a stack of blocks of coal, and that would hold me for the entire video, probably.
Hmm.
Let's see, it is still night, so we're not gonna... Gathering up all the coal with my lovely fortune pick. It's my favorite in the world. It's got mending on it. Usually stays good. That's the little fortune pick song for you. Hope everyone enjoyed that. Nobody's talking in chat, so apparently not. I've had the house to myself for a while, but water's coming in. But I won't for much longer. It'll be a sad day. Still there, Abby? You're so quiet.
Yeah.
You're too busy worrying about all your groups.
Oh, it was a load of rubbish.
Welcome to the internets.
They're trying to plan a night out, but I don't know if it's... They haven't got a definitive place down, so I'm just saying I can't go if I have to get a taxi home on the night, because that's not what I'm about.
What about an Uber?
We don't have Ubers.
What?
Not where...
Oh,
We're
yeah,
not a
okay, not where
big
you live.
city yet. Yes? We're not, we're too remote of a city for it,
Right.
I think.
Bloop. You said bloop. Bloop. Okay. Where are we at here? Grabbed a good amount of goodies out of here. Here's more iron. I'll take all the iron I can get. Hoop, 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 hoop. Oh, that bat scared me. I didn't know what that was.
Oh,
Well, it was like down underneath this, in this little weird hole, and I'm like, what is that? And then it moved. When you're down on the ground and things move, it can scare you a little. Startle you. I'm a wuss, I'll admit it. Not proud.
oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's so scary. Okay. Let's get out my brilliantly blue shulker chest. Drop these goods in there. And is it daylight? Where's my clock? Yes, it's daylight. Let's eat. We'll head back to the surface. Might be some caves up there at the very top. Can't really tell. Surprised I didn't see this hole. Oh, there's slime. Slime chunk. This must be a slime chunk. New recipes unlocked. Ooh. Alright, so this must be a slime chunk, I think, huh?
I forgot they did that.
Yeah, it's a little annoying in 1.12, but... There we go, marked it. Just in case it is one. I'm not in a swamp, I don't think, so I don't know why else it would have formed. We're ready for the surface. We're heading for the surface of the world. I think I can get that from here. Yeah, I can. So if there's not anything nasty up there waiting to murder me. Whatcha? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Got the old karate chop ready to go.
I did karate 5 million years ago.
You did?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I got to
Like 7?
red belt.
You got to red belt? How old were you? 12?
Primary school, so younger than 12.
Did they teach you how to kill a man with just one hand?
Yeah, day 1.
Year 1. Man, that's the one. That's the course I want to take.
I don't remember a single thing.
What? The whole point of karate is to teach you self-defense, right?
We were 10.
I know, you need to retake it. You should take some self-defense classes.
I wouldn't take karate. Not again.
You don't have to take karate. Take something that kills them slowly. I mean, you're living in a misogynistic world. A bunch of jerks just trying to do bad things to you. Not quite sure where I am.
Not me personally, but, you know. I'm gonna join the police, they'll teach me something.
Oh, that's true. Okay, good. Okay, good. I feel better. Yeah, not you personally. That makes it worse.
You know what makes it worse?
If it was personal, at least they'd have a reason for doing it. It's just random. That's what's terrifying about it all.
Can you excuse me for 5 minutes?
Sure. For 5 minutes? Okay, yeah, go ahead. I will be here when you get back. I can figure out a way to get out of this hole. So we're alone now. Alone with the terror. The terror of an empty stream. Is this a dead end? I'm going to be so disappointed if this is just a dead end. Oh, for frick's sake. I was really hoping this would go somewhere. Alright, well, we'll leave the ladders this time for now. Dang it, that went so deep, too. I thought for sure it went somewhere. So our caving is kind of a bust. Not entirely, but it's a little bit... Not doing what... Oh, this is a riverbed here. Not quite going the way I had hoped. Whoa! I think Abby and I are the only ones watching right now, which is a little sad for me, but that's okay. It is what it is. What a beautiful day in Minecraft. What a beautiful day. What I should do, excuse me for just a moment while I go over here, I'm going to open up the overviewer and see if the map shows me anything of interest. GopherCraft overviewer. So there's spawn. We're right up here, so we're nowhere near the edge of the map, which is fine. That's more than fine. What's going on up here? Oh yeah, that was part of the map that I explored. Paisley explored the entire western end, Paisley playfully, which is cool, because she hardly ever gets to explore anything, so I'm glad she got a chance to look at stuff. Alright, I'm not seeing anything of great interest here. Let's bear east instead of west. See what we can find out. Noon. It was noon. I did not know what to do. A lot of sand. I think that's what Steel Douglas did when he got all that gravel. I think he went into the ocean and grabbed a bunch. We have found 4 or 5 ocean monuments on this server. It's crazy. They're everywhere. No woodland mansions, though, unfortunately. Not that we found yet. And the only woodland mansion map shows it way off to the northwest, past the edge of the map. Because we took it on up there. It was very disappointing. Oh, what's this? Nothing. It's absolutely nothing. Hold on. Aha! Wait, that sounds like a... Is that a husk zombie? This is a beach, not a desert. There's badness under the ground here. Something over here. Heard it right over here. Oh, it's stronger on this island. Okay, yeah, something's going on in this area. I hate to dig down in the middle of this island. It's kind of nice looking. Besides, the sand's gonna fall on me. Let's all listen, shall we? Oh, my nose itches. Well, the sound is gone. I'm not really up for digging. And I'm guessing it's not going to be a big cave system anyway, because the ocean's right there. Good lord, this goes deep. That's crazy. Let's just follow the coast and see what we can see. Nobody's on the server. It's a sad, sad day. Hup. Aha! Assist. There's light down here. Somebody's been here. Somebody's already been here. That's interesting. Somebody's been here, but there's sounds like there are more caves past this area. Ho! Ho! Somebody's been here, but they haven't done nothing. Got you both, you jerks. Okay, we're gonna explore this. Somebody was here, but they did not finish, so it's ours. Gotta hear more zombies. Let's roll! We're doing some cave-in, cave-in, cave-in. God, it sounds like... Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Get out of here. You scared me. Oh, you jerk. Okay, this protects our backside. Oh my god, you scared me. I was like, what is that? Wait, is that Abby?
Yeah.
Here's the cave system we were looking for. It is... Oh, there's a creeper.
Oh, I didn't look.
You didn't look? But why?
No, I said that didn't work.
What didn't work? Oh, creeper blew up. Ow, I got shot! Jerk. If I'd have known you were there, I'd have tried to get a record.
I was trying to do italics and stuff. Didn't work.
Noise. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it didn't work. Here's the spider we heard earlier, I think. Get out of here! Okay.
My sister's coming back early.
Uh-oh. Does that mean you have to go?
No, not yet. I can
Okay,
still use my phone.
Okay. The phone is what Abby uses when she gets cut off a lot, so be prepared, all. Everybody.
No, I can just use my data. No,
Use
it's
all
a
your
better
data.
than
How much data will it cost you? Oh.
It doesn't use a lot of data. I've got a specific amount set of data. I can use. It doesn't.
Okay.
Use,
Skeleton! No! Shoot the creeper! Yeah! Shoot him again! Oh my god. Oh, this is bad. Dang it! Why didn't you follow us, you stupid jerk? Makes me so sad. This goes deep. Let's do these upper levels first. Just hoping... Oh, there's another one. There's another creeper, too. Doggone it. I need a record.
Why do you need a record?
I like records. I don't know. I want a record. It's the challenge. Okay, let's see. Let's actually take this shulker chest out first. And let's dump a bunch of this stuff in here. Whoops, I need those ladders. Then we'll make more torches. Boop, boop. And Chad is still dead. That is okay. Boop, 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 boop. See? Heal up. And, oops, I got the wrong thing in my hand. How did that get in that spot? So, did you get all your messages stuff done?
No, it was a load of rubbish. I didn't need to read it.
All 500 of them, or whatever the ungodly amount was?
188.
Class, yeah, I was pretty close. I was pretty close, leave it. Alright. Whew. Gotta head back. We gotta check out the deep cave now. We have to go deeper. Where the heck did I come into this place? Back here? Oh. I hear badness up this way. Let's go this way first, and then we'll go deeper. This actually goes pretty freaking deep. Huh. That's interesting. The noises of zombies that I heard were not down here. Unless they're on the surface. God, they sound so close, though. They're right behind this wall. Maybe they're up higher right behind this wall.
Oh no.
What the heck? Where are they? God, it sounds like they're right on top of me. Get out of here! Damn, that scared the crap out of me. Jerk! Why would you do that? It was terrifying. There's another passage up here. Great Scott! Oh, it's a big passage. Ow! I'm shot! Holy crap, there is a lot of stuff in this cave. Let's go back this way and see if it dead ends. It's got to, right?
Nope.
There's water dripping down. But it does! Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Oh my goodness. Some crazy caves, I tell you what. I hear lava. That can't be good. There's a bunch of sandstone and sand. We must be under the ocean. Oh, that's a dead end. Tonight for supper, I'm fixing myself a pizza. Hooray.
I almost had pizza today.
You almost did?
Almost.
Why not? Pizza's the best.
Because I'm sick of pizza.
I've never been sick of pizza ever.
I know.
I could eat it every day. Well, there was leftover chili. I ate quite a bit of that. It was pretty good. Oh, this is dead end. I put a bunch of extra mustard. I put a bunch of extra onions into it.
Mm.
And it was very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. It's quite
Very
tasty.
nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
Is that off?
Is it night out? It's night out.
It is night out here. It is very dark in my room.
I meant in the game, you goof. We are all still waiting impatiently for Abby to get to Minecraft, or to get a computer.
Listen. Give me a couple months.
Give you a what?
Couple months.
Couple of months. Because then we're going to get her on the server. Dun dun dun. This looks like it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't. It doesn't go anywhere. Does it? Does it go anywhere? This looks like a dead end. Waste all my ladders on a dead end. Oh god.
Well, let's just sound. Oh,
Break! Gotcha. I got 2 left. Oh, for maximum despair. Where'd that ladder go? Oh, there it is. Yep, dead end. Nothing down here, Abby. There's just an empty pit of despair. Like my soul.
did you see me?
Huh?
Did you see me there?
Did you see you?
Yeah, look at it display. Display?
No,
Display.
I didn't. Are you in there right now?
Oh.
Must be a different one. They're everywhere now, you know. It's like can't spit without hitting a pit of despair anymore.
Shocking.
Alright,
Not
let's
like
see
the good
what-
old days, is it?
Yeah, it used to be pits of despair were special. Now there's one on every street corner. Tut. Oh, gotta eat potatoes. Shove them down my throat.
Don't do that.
I don't chew my food well enough. It's a problem, I know.
In real life, or...
Yeah, in real life. In Minecraft I chew pretty well. It's like... But in real life I kind of bolt my food. Just like gobble it down.
Mm,
I'm not a good person. Did you finish your cider?
no.
What?
I'm a slow drinker.
It depends on what I'm doing. If I'm standing and... No, wait. You don't like clubs and stuff, do you?
No,
Okay, I didn't think so. It's like nobody I know likes clubs, including myself.
they're too loud. They don't play the right music. It's too crowded. Drinks are too expensive. They don't serve the drinks I like.
But you do like going to like parties and stuff with a bunch of people, though, right?
Yeah, with friends.
With friends,
Small
right?
number. Yeah, and it's a house party.
See, now if I'm at a house party or whatever, and I have a drink in
House
my hand,
P.
huh?
I just said housey P.
Housey P.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I have a drink in my hand, I will tend to just drink it fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Or like at a wedding, if the beer's paid for and you don't have to pay for it at the bar, I will just.
Oh, like an open bar?
Mm-hmm. We did a play called Tony and Tina's Wedding. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
Mm-mm.
There's a lot of improvisational stuff, and basically all the actors are the people in the wedding. I was the best man, and then all of the people watching the play are treated like guests. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so the first night, the guy who was directing it, Dave Swanson, he's a wealthy guy. He owns his own business and everything up in Bryan, Ohio. And he's like, okay, everybody, so this is gonna be like an open bar at a wedding, so you can drink whatever you want. It's all paid for. And I was like, oh, cool. And so I drank beer that night. I had an what?
No, you hit me anyway.
Oh crap! Ow, my butt! You can't shoot me in the water, jerks. Anyway, so but a lot of other people were getting mixed drinks and stuff, and those get expensive very quickly. Oh, you're having trouble shooting me? Oh, he's trying to get right over me to shoot me. Yeah. Shoot the zombie. No, shoot the zombie. Anyway, and the bill was so high that he was like, okay, we're not going to do that anymore.
Oh.
It's a short story. Ouch. But yeah, it's a good play. I had a lot of fun in that play. And like I said, I was only drinking beer. So I wasn't one of the ones who actually caused him to end up paying like $300 or $400 for the bar tab for all of us. I got pretty drunk every night of that show, though. It was a lot of fun. But you didn't really have memorized lines except in little short parts. Everything else was just kind of improvised as you went, which was really kind of cool. I really liked it. Hey, there's a donkey. I'm going to make a big circle and head to the south. Oh, there's two donkeys here.
I'm gonna say something. Don't
What?
remember what.
You want to say something?
I do, but I don't remember what I was going to say.
I'm sorry. If you're ever going to forget what you're going to say, definitely interrupt me. I don't mind. Because I do that all the time. I interrupt other people. I was talking about Tony and Tina's wedding. We were talking about drinking. We were talking about parties. Going to parties and the kind of party and liking parties and not clubs.
No. I want to go to a jazz club. I want to go to a jazz club. I feel like I would be right at home. There's not one in England. Well, it probably is, but not where we live.
There's jazz clubs in England.
Yeah,
You think you'd be at
I know where
home?
we live.
I think you might find it's just like every other club. Maybe.
Probably,
I've never been to a jazz club. New Orleans. Come to the United States. We'll go to New Orleans. We'll see what happens there. I've never been.
I would very much like to go to New Orleans.
Never been there. It seems like it would be a lot of fun. It'd certainly be interesting. As long as they have bathrooms. I hope they have bathrooms. Because I went up to New York one time. And New York City is like a big amusement park almost. If they didn't have any bathrooms at the amusement park.
What do you mean they didn't have any bathrooms?
You can't. We're walking. Okay, so we took the subway to Greenwich Village for some reason. I don't know. It wasn't my plan. I was just along for the ride, and decided we'd walk back and see the city. And we didn't realize that it was like 60 or 70 blocks. It was an ungodly amount. And about halfway back, I'm having to pee, but there are no just bathrooms because it's a city. So we ended up having. I ended up going to. There was a McDonald's, and I went and bought some fries so I could use their toilet.
We don't do that either. We don't have any.
Yeah, there weren't just like public for-use bathrooms, unless you went into a business and purchased something or were a customer.
We don't. Don't really have just toilets, unless it's like in a like a like in an underground or like a train station or whatever kind of thing, and then it's like 20 pence.
We didn't to use the toilets. 20 pence.
Yeah,
Ah,
you have
that's
to
cool.
pay to go to the toilet.
You know what? They have free buses here in Boone.
We do not have free buses.
Yeah, not many places in the United States do either, but in Boone, the school got this bus route started, right? The college, Appalachian State University.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I didn't even notice this here. And then eventually, and it was just for students at first, and eventually the town took it over, and they just decided to let it be free for anybody who wanted to ride it, you know, including students, obviously. Which I thought was really nice. I thought it was really cool. It was a great idea. And I thought it was a good way to promote. I don't know. It's just, if people have an easier way of getting around, it's just going to make life easier. And if you make life easier for people from middle class. Hey, Naveed Nasir. I apologize if I mispronounced your names here. England is my city, he says. England, yo, says Abby. Welcome to the stream, Naveed. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I apologize. It is not an atypical name. And I was a substitute teacher, and they taught us how to mispronounce names and all that stuff, you know. Oops. Whoa, is this stuff still spreading? What the heck? Looked like it moved towards me. It was trying to murder me. The lava was trying to kill me. Oop, there, lava is dead. England, yo. You're in badness. That's a good sign. So anyway, I just thought it was really nice that the city decided, yeah, we'll pay for this bus route. We're going to let people use it for free. And to be quite honest, it seems like anything that helps the middle and lower classes generally helps the economy overall.
Is it only one route?
No, it's the whole town.
Oh, good.
I mean, it goes throughout the town. There's several different routes. They're all named after colors. And it goes... the college is kind of in the center of the town, so it goes to the college. It goes all over the place to a lot of different apartment complexes, places where people live. I am hearing a lot of zombies down here. God, where are they?
The cheapest I can get, the bus
Boom, I was right.
is for £1 for like a one-way journey.
Oof.
Which, it used to be
A pound.
like
So that's like $1. No, it's like... Get out of here, zombie.
it
That's
was
a couple
instead of paying. Okay.
Oh my god.
When we started college, I used to have to pay £20 a week.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it was $4.60 for a bus ticket. For I think for like a day ticket.
Mhm.
But it worked out cheaper instead of buying 4 day tickets to get one week pass. So it was £20 a week. But then they introduced the £1 for a specific like brand of like bus journey. It was go northeast.
Okay.
So then it was shortened to like £10 a week, which is still annoying.
Yeah. I don't like...
You're gonna get.
I'll tell you another one of my pet peeves is parking. Having to pay for parking. It just bothers me that somebody has bought a piece of property just for the sole purpose of getting people to pay him money to park there, and I mean that place has to pay for itself in a very short time, and then after that it's just profit. but it just strikes me. And like in downtown Indianapolis and downtown Columbus, if you stay at a hotel, you have to pay additional money to park your car there, which I think is ridiculous. It should be inclusive.
Yeah.
And
There
it's
was
like 20, 30 bucks a day to park your car. You've already bought a hotel room, so
thanks.
I know that's ridiculous. I usually parked at a cheap place that was 5 or 6 blocks away in Indianapolis, and I could pay $10 a day. But I don't know. I think parking should be free. That's just me though.
Yeah.
I'm poor.
I don't remember who said it, but I read that people, some politicians want to get rid of paying for parking at the hospitals, which was
They
yes,
definitely should.
absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah. I don't remember who said it. I don't know if I dreamed it.
And no, it wasn't a Republican, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
They're all about screwing the lower classes. I hear Theresa May didn't do so well in her election.
No, she did not.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah. To the sea. Jeremy Corbyn. God, all I could think was Clarkson, and Jeremy Clarkson is not a good politician.
I was thinking Jeremy Irons for some reason. Isn't he an actor?
Yes.
Yay, I remembered an actor's name. Hooray!
Jeremy Irons is an English actor.
Thought he was. I can't think of what his face looks like, though. Let's pull this bad boy out and fill it up some more.
He was in The Lion King.
Was he? Was he the villain?
Yeah. I don't know, have a look.
Okay. Oh, break. Alright, let's roll. We got some more exploring to do.
Oh, see, you got some exploring to do.
Yeah. Oh, okay, not much apparently. It's already hit a dead end.
He was the voice of Scar.
Scar, yep. Alright, time for another sip. We've emptied another cave. As far as, like, monsters. I think we will move on to Miller Lite. It's in my trash booth.
I have got...
Yeah, good.
glasses.
Hopefully, it's now... What is Theresa May's deal? What's so bad about her? 'Cause I know she's bad, but I just don't know all the details. Is she also, like, screw the poor and that kind of thing?
Basically.
So she's like Trump and his fascist party.
Yeah.
Is she a fascist?
I wouldn't say so.
Alright. He is. He's definitely a fascist. Oh, you know what? We should make a day. Then we can move on out of this cave.
It was Corbyn. Corbyn said it, which is the lad.
Corbyn. Jeremy Corbyn. He's the guy. He's wanting the little people to get benefits. The people that actually need it, he's trying to help. Isn't that the deal with him?
Yeah.
James says Jeremy Irons was in the first D&D movie. Andy, you should know that. Oh, yeah, he was the villain in that one, too. That was a pretty bad movie. The second one was actually better. Wait, was it better? Or was the third one the good one? One of those was actually good. One of the D&D movies. I think it was the third one was actually a lot of fun. And I enjoyed it a lot. It felt like a bunch of people were playing D&D and it was filmed. James, 98Q4. James, who are you? You sound familiar. I can't figure that out. And thanks for stopping by. That's right. Okay, I'm gonna know what he looks like now, or I know what he looked like 30 years ago, or whenever the D&D movie came out.
I think that one I said was 2000s.
Oh, wait, what? What?
It came out 2000s, so it was 18 years ago. 17
D&D
years ago.
movies?
Well, I googled Jeremy Irons D&D,
Wow.
and it gave me Dungeons and Dragons was 2000.
Yeah, I thought that was older than that. It was awful, James says. I don't know. I can watch it. I could stand it. Using beholders for like minions was dumb, because they're some of the most powerful monsters in the game. Yeah, that was kind of lame. And the lead guy was pretty awful, and the black thief guy was kind of dumb. But was it It was either the second or the third movie that was actually pretty good, though. I can't remember
Never heard
which.
of them.
Huh?
Never heard of them.
Um, that was back when people were trying to make a quick buck. D&D was becoming super popular, and so Hollywood finally decided to make some kind of a D&D movie, and it wasn't as good as it could have been by far. James is right. I've been following your channel for a while. Oh, thanks, James. I appreciate it, man. It had some good moments. I think it was the third one. Whatever there was, the Wrath of the Dragon God. I think that was actually the third one. Seems like. I can't remember what the second one was about at all. Maybe it was the second one. Was there only two? Find out how many D&D movies there were for me, Abby, would you?
Wrath of the Dragon God was 8th of October 2005.
Was that the second one?
Hold
Are they
on.
numbered? Wrath
They
of
are
the
not
Dragon.
numbered.
Okay, what are the other ones? That's dumb. They should have numbered.
D&D films. Oops, I was not typing. Oops.
I was disappointed when I saw it in the theaters, but I got it on video for like $5 years later. I could sit down, drink a bunch of beers, and enjoy it. Kind of MST3K it though, probably. I kind of gave up after the first one. The Wrath of the Dragon King, the Dragon God, Dragon King. What was the second one called?
Dragon God.
That was actually not too bad, and if that's what I'm thinking of, they actually set up a group, a party, to go stop this Dragon God. There was some neat stuff. There was a teleport malfunction, which was really cool to see, which you don't expect to see in a freaking movie, which I was kind of like, as soon as it happened, I was like, oh, flub the teleport roll, because her arm like appeared in a wall. It was very cool.
Oh.
Yeah, well, back in the day, I know at least for second edition, you had to make a check, and if you scrum the check, you might like appear underground and entombed in solid stone, that kind of stuff.
It had Tom Baker in it.
Yes, he was an elf. Yep, that's what I'm thinking of.
Dungeons and Dragons. Sorry, I'll say that again.
The
I'll
first movie
enunciate
did.
this time.
Right?
Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah.
Yes, Tom Baker. He was an elven healer.
Despite its poor box office performance, a made-for-TV sequel, Wrath of the Dragon God, was released in 2005.
Much better movie. Hey, Speedy Serval's here and says, hey. Yeah, Wrath of the Dragon God was actually a fun watch. I enjoyed that one. I liked the villain. Someone on YouTube did a spoof of it, and I think I got taken down because I've never been able to find it. I started to watch it. But basically, they took the movie, and then they made their own movie around it. Like, here's the people who are playing the game, right? Here's people playing these characters. There's a village. Where the hell am I?
Are you trying to describe Jumanji? Or is that not it at all?
No. That's not it. That's not it. No, I know what Jumanji is. I love that movie. It's fantastic.
Oh, okay.
No, this was okay. They took this is Chell's Village. I know where we are. What time is it? We have half an hour left. I can't start heading back yet. It's Chell's Village. They took the movie and they started okay. So they had like it was a movie in a movie. So the Dungeons and Dragons movie was in the movie of these people playing Dungeons and Dragons. So they started out with them meeting in their basement, and they're talking and they're getting ready, and people are showing up, and then the GM's like, okay, let's get started, and they show the credits. And what they did was they put the original D&D movie around these dumbasses playing D&D, and I watched about 20 minutes of it. And what cracked me up was when there was this bald guy in the movie with blue lips for some reason. He was one of the main villains, and his player actually shows up, because even the villains had player characters, and his player shows up, and they're like, what is up with your lips? And the guy had it looked like a cigarette, and he pulls out this really bright blue sucker, and he's like, what are you talking about? And they're like, oh, because it had colored his mouth blue and his lips blue, and I was like, oh, that's why that guy has blue lips in the movie. Is Abby from Newcastle? No, but not far off, like 30 to 40 minutes away. You could tell from the freaking... James, you could tell from the accent? I'm impressed. Speedy says, sorry I've not been here a lot lately. I'm not very well. I'm sorry, Speedy. What's the matter, man? Girl? No, Speedy's a girl. I'm sorry. James says, okay, just trying to place the accent. Sorry to hear that, Speedy. Abby says, My accent is terrible and does not sound like where I'm from. Mine is too. I don't sound like I'm from North Carolina. Thank God.
The third film is called The Book of Vile Darkness.
I don't know if I've ever seen that. When was it released?
It was shot in 2011 and a direct-to-DVD released in the United Kingdom on August 9th, 2012.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Day before my friend's birthday.
I'm pretty certain I haven't seen that one, actually. So, I have no opinion on that. Book of Vile Darkness? I owned that book. There was a book called that, a D&D game book. But see, that was 3rd edition, and I started getting away from D&D towards the end of 3rd edition just because none of the books were any fun to read. It was just a bunch of rules and new stuff for the game as opposed to... I like fluff. I like descriptions. Well, you know, no, this is what fluff is. Let me tell you. Fluff, okay, so that is bone. No, is it meat and bone? It's fluff and something else. And the bones of a game are like the rules. And the fluff is like a description of the setting and, you know, here's where the elves live and this country's evil and blah, 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 blah. And that's a lot of fun to read for me. I enjoy reading that kind of stuff. But Abby's never played, which makes me so sad.
No, I would not be a good player.
Maybe.
No, really. I wouldn't. My sister can play it now.
I think that you would be fine. I think you'd be better than you think. I like when people who've never played before play, personally.
It doesn't seem like my thing. I'm
It's
not
just
a,
pretend. It's just
not
running
a
around
role-play.
pretending you're somebody you're not.
I'm not a role-playing game person.
How do you know? You've never tried it.
But I've played other role-playing games.
What have you played?
Like, things like Dragon Age.
What is Dragon? Oh, video games?
Yeah,
You can't compare the two. They're nothing alike.
it's still an RPG.
Not really. Not a
It
tabletop
is.
RPG. But it's
No,
but
I
it's
don't
not.
like tabletop games.
But you've never tried.
Because I have no imagination. I would be terrible. And I
That's
don't
okay.
like it when someone is... I don't like the idea of a DM telling me the story like that.
He's not. It's a group thing. You're all telling the story together.
Well, yes, but
That's the beauty.
they've got the basic outline.
Right.
I've
Well, they've
got
got
no
like the
imagination.
premise.
Yeah, I don't want
But
that.
then what? But then you're like, this is boring. Let's go this way instead. And then the GM has to deal with that.
I wouldn't like that because I don't like other people telling what I want to be my story. It's like why I wouldn't.
I see what you're saying.
I want it to be my story, and I don't like it when other people, because it's not what I want, then it's what someone else wants.
Yeah, but there's give and take, and everybody kind of gives and everybody kind of takes. And one thing that I found worked really well in the D&D game that I ran was people would ask, they would say, hey, I need help with this, when they wanted to deal with their story. And of course their friends are going to be like, well, shoot, I'll help you out. You help me with this stuff. Or they'd say, well, I'll help you out, but hopefully, you know, I might have something I need to take care of later. Maybe you can help me out then. So it's like friends hanging out, and you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, it's not my thing. Yeah.
Even though you've never tried it.
You cannot use that argument against me when you use reboots, so...
Oh, but I can. It's different. It's totally different thing.
We haven't tried
What about
it
another
yet.
type of game that isn't like a fantasy game? What if you were playing like somebody in a realistic world setting? You know what I mean? Like.
It depends. It really depends on the game.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair. At least you're willing to, you know, to kind of be like, maybe on that. I like that.
Because I love Skyrim, but change it to Fallout, which basically it's so similar, but I just find Fallout so boring.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah,
it really
yeah.
depends on.
Well, what if it was like I'm running a zombie? Oh wait, let me check chat. There've been
Oh.
a. Hold on. There's a lot of chat happening, and we got in this real great conversation, and I.
Hold on a minute, I'm gonna go get a drink while you do that.
Okay, you go get a drink, and I'll check chat. Let's see, where were we? James says we had a show here called Biker Grove, and they had very distinctive Newcastle accents, showing my age now. How old are you, James, if I may ask? You don't have to say. It's none of my business. Abby says, I'm old, by the way. Abby says, my sister likes Biker Grove. I know of it. James says, haha, nice. Whoa. You just need an imagination. Yeah, that's what I said. But I can also understand people being uncomfortable with doing that. There's it can be tough if you're not used to playing that kind of a thing. If you're not used to doing that kind of thing, you really got to put yourself out there. And if you're around people you trust, it certainly helps a lot. As opposed to being around people you think might mock you or ridicule you for using a funny voice or acting silly or whatever. So, Speedy says, okay, so what are we talking about? I'm so confused. We're talking about tabletop RPGs, like Dungeons & Dragons, Call of Cthulhu, which is my personal favorite. Vampire is still popular. I think they're still making money on that. What else is out there? Palladium has Rifts. That's kind of made a comeback. There's so many different games with so many different stories. And Abby's kind of a writer at heart, I think. So when she wants to tell a story, she wants to tell the story, and she doesn't want to share. And I get that. I totally get that. That's why I'm a GM, because then I'm running the story, and though the players are also participating, I have a little bit more control. I love seeing where the players take it, though, personally. I love the surprise of what are these people going to do next. And I have been completely surprised by people in the past several times. I surprised my friend, Scott. He was playing a game. It was a tabletop. It was a D20 game back when D20 had the open license. And all these other companies were making little games with their game system, blah, blah, blah. And there was one about the apocalyptic end of the world, but it was all religious-based. It was like literally the end of the world from the Bible, right? People had these things implanted in them to act like credit cards, like IDs, and those were the mark of the beast, and they started like getting this disease that killed them, blah, blah, blah. And in that game, after the end of the world, and it's all people went to heaven, the devils have come out, terrible things, giant lice, giant insects and awfulness and blah 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 blah. And long story a little shorter, I went to a junkyard to get some stuff to fix my car, which I had a Jeep and it broke down, had a flat tire or something. So I go to this junkyard. This somebody else lent me a car that I met on the road that I helped, and I went in the junkyard and I heard a dog barking, and I go in the junkyard, and my character has an M16, and he goes in and he sees three guys with knives and clubs, getting ready to kill a dog. And of course I'm like, a dog? Kill a dog? I won't kill no dog. So I say, okay, I'm gonna take a shot, and he didn't hear me, but I said, it's a warning, I'm gonna shoot the ground right near somebody's feet. And then I rolled a natural 20, which is awesome. And he's like, you blew the guy's head off. I'm like, wait, no, I wasn't aiming at this guy. So I scared them off, and these guys are like, hey, this is meat, we want this meat. And I threw them a candy bar, and they're like, it's not good enough. Ugh. And eventually I scared them off, and I got the dog when we get back. And so later, I knew which direction they headed down the road, and I had been at a convenience store. Ooh, let's show this off. I haven't shown this in a stream yet, I don't think. Oh. You can put that thing on an armor stand. That's pretty sweet. Ah! So I grabbed some food out of the convenience store, got in the Jeep, went up the road till I saw these guys walking, and I pulled up about as close as I felt comfortable with. Dropped a bag of bottled water, candy bars, Slim Jims, meat, whatever, and then took off. And that really surprised the guy running the game. He was just like, I can't believe you did that. And I'm like, well, my character had been a priest who was obviously not good enough to get into heaven. So he still believes in being able to be redeemed, and so he's trying to help as many people as he can. Idea, Dragon Head. Idea, Banner for City. Artifacts. Probably should actually change these. Paisley set this up. I probably should change these idea ones to actual signs, but anyway, blah blah blah. That was a pretty fun game. It was just me and him one-on-one, which is tough. James says, I'm in my 42nd year. What the heck is that? What is what, James? Downstairs here in the town hall? That? Let me know if that's what you're talking about. Describe it for me. I think if Abby, I think if you found the right game, you could probably have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The Doctor Who tabletop RPG is really well done. They've done an amazing job with that. I got to play the Doctor at a convention once, the David Tennant. It was so much fun. It was such a good time. The chicken with the dragon's head. It's not a chicken. That's That's a piece of armor. Here, wait. Oh, no, I can't do that. How do I... Oh, wait, here's how I do it. There we go. So this is iron chest plate. I just gotta... And then this is the dragon's head.
I think that it wouldn't be my thing because I had a really solid point and now I've immediately forgotten.
That's okay.
Oh, I started off so strong.
No, you're fine. If you remember it, you can take up again. Oh, God. F5. Ah, that's so awful. There we go. I think Abby'd love it if she tried it, says James. Maybe.
Oh,
It's-
yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Say quick.
It's that I prefer. It's one of those things where I would prefer to watch instead of playing it.
Oh, yeah.
Like I prefer to like watch TV shows rather than like write it
Yeah.
because
Well,
it's
it's easier.
well, yes, that's me. It's me anyway, but it's like it's. I have this thing where I don't want to know how things are done.
Hmm.
I don't want to know the behind the scenes because then it kind of ruins. It kind of ruins it for a little bit because then I know where things could be made differently. It's like, oh, I would do that differently. Oh, they didn't do that. It kind of ruins my experience of things. But also, I wouldn't watch. I know of 2 role-playing things, but my sister never shuts up.
Oh, it's exciting to talk about your game, though. So, go ahead.
She watches 2 different people. She watches. Oh boy.
Oh, like role-playing games on YouTube?
Yeah, she watches the
Hmm.
McElroy, and then she watches. Balls. Who are they?
It's okay. I don't watch any of those people because I put my own online and not many people watch them. And I've been doing it longer than anybody on YouTube, to be quite honest.
The one she watched go on for like 3 hours. Like,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know how she can do that.
Hmm. Does she
3
play? Is she actually got a game she's playing in?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
What's it called?
I don't know. Game Grumps?
Critical Role. That's what it's called.
Critical
Game
Role,
Grumps
okay.
is great, but they don't do
They don't do tabletop.
D&D.
See, I started doing tabletop and putting it online in the hopes that nobody else... When I started doing it, nobody else was doing it. Like, literally, there were 3 other YouTube videos, not like series or anything, just single videos online of people sitting down and playing a tabletop and showing it. And I was like, oh, this could be my niche. But I have no...
You what?
My niche. My niche. My niche.
I was gonna say, do you mean niche?
My niche. Could be my niche. Because usually, if you get in pretty early doing something nobody else is doing, and you can get people to notice you, then you're gonna get viewers and stuff. They're gonna watch, and it's gonna be great. And nobody watched, and then these other groups got doing it. People who actually have like editors and like Will Wheaton's people, and they can afford to actually like
Yeah, Geek and
edit it like crazy, and I can't do that. I ain't got that time to do that. So it's a little disappointing to me. A little disappointing as far as YouTube goes, but I still enjoy the games. Speedy Serval says, I love roleplay stuff, and James says, I think Wizards do their own live stream now. See? Stole my idea. Well, maybe not my idea, but it was my idea first.
I don't know who Wizards are.
Wizards of the Coast makes Dungeons & Dragons.
Oh.
And
That's
that's
not my
not-
thing.
That's not too surprising. So, yeah, that's why you don't know, because you don't care.
No, my
It's not
sister
your thing.
does not shut up about just the McElroys. I don't care. I don't have the heart to tell that I don't care. It's people that I don't care about. But I know about it. Vicky, I don't care.
Whoa, I think somebody chopped this tree down and planted it.
Ooh. It was the same with Critical Role. And then tell me about this one. It's like, Vicky, I don't care. I don't care about the game they're playing. I don't care about the people. You're finding it hilarious. You're reblogging them. It's all you watch all day. It's 3 hours long, Vicky. You watch
Yeah.
the podcast, then you come home, and then you watch it on YouTube. And what are you
Tell her to
doing?
watch. Tell her to watch my games.
She has no time to do that.
It's
So
Call of
she-
Cthulhu though. Mine are only half an hour long. but you have to watch like 6 or 8 of them to get a whole episode. So.
Yeah, and all of them are like 30 to 40 minutes. So that means
Oh,
it's
yeah.
another 3 hours just to watch one episode,
Right.
which is the same as Critical Role.
But I run Call of Cthulhu.
I don't know what they do because I don't care.
Fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
have no idea what they do.
Yeah, Call of
And
Cthulhu is a horror game. I don't know if you'd like that or not.
they played for like a year before they started putting their episodes up.
Hmm.
So I don't know what their actual thing is. Not that I've seen one. Not that I could sit
Probably
for a
D&D.
whole 3 hours. Yeah. No idea. But Matt Mercer, who was their DM, puts a lot of time into it, I know. He makes his own, like the
scenarios, the adventures, or whatever.
yeah, he makes some maps. He makes some all.
Oh yeah, maps.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think. I want to say backgrounds, but that's not what I mean. Like a 3D model of the environment.
Oh
And
yeah,
doing
I know. Yeah, that's kind of a background that, or a yeah, I know what you're talking about. He makes little models and stuff. I do that too sometimes. Usually with, I'll do airplanes or aircraft or helicopters or whatever. I'll build a 1/48 scale model and then I'll use that in the middle of the table. It's kind of like, here's what you're flying in on or whatever. Here's where the adventure takes place.
Yeah, I think I see that in the Oi, what is it? The oh my god! Every word that has ever crossed my brain is now being forgotten. Thumbnail. That's what I mean. In the
Okay.
thumbnail of the videos.
What about the thumbnail?
I think I see like whatever you do. If you're not standing in front of it making some weird, because that's
Oh, yeah.
where YouTube's decided to put the thumbnail.
Yeah, I just do random thumbnails for those. I actually got a big compliment. Kyle really liked one of the characters in the Elizabethan game I played. They had a Lord Loddington who squinted all the time. I based him on Captain Darling from Blackadder Goes Forth. So he was always all squinty, and he's all like, "Oh, I don't know. What are you doing here?" That kind of thing. Oh, there goes a golem. Where you going, buddy? James says, "Cool, Speedy." Big smile. There was a great channel on YouTube where the guy showed you how to make all the cool scenery and miniatures for RPGs. Oh, that's a great idea. That's something I suck at, though. I mean, I don't put up my building my models because I'm not very good at it. I try my best, but
That's why you should watch the video where the guy showed you how to make all the scenery and miniatures for RPGs.
yeah, probably. The problem is if I make a piece of scenery, I'm going to want to use it a lot. So I make something that is the focus for the game, not just one little, oh, here's this place. I want something like, here's your house, and it's haunted, and we'll be playing in there for a little while. Speedy says, this cold I have is killing me. Ugh, I've had it for like a week and a half. I'm sorry, Speedy. A week and a half? It sounds like you need to see a doctor, Speedy. James says, Captain Darling, brilliant. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. He was kind of just a mean guy, and in actuality, they were cannibals. So, the daughter, it was funny. Amber Lynn was playing a musician who was a male. Everybody played men because women really couldn't do much in the Elizabethan era unless you were a queen or a lady or somebody. So she was a musician at the Globe. And her character didn't like people. She was kind of standoffish. And she was very temperamental. She was either cold or hot, her character was. And when they got into this Lord Loddington's house, he gave them the run of the place. He's like, oh, just please respect the closed, locked doors. And they run into his 16-year-old daughter who wants to get married off and wants to get out of this family because she hates them all. And she gets Anne Boleyn's character because her character had a really high appearance. She was playing this really handsome guy. And she gets him into her bedroom and she starts putting the moves on him. And Amber Lynn was like, this is inappropriate, miss. And just goes off. And the girl was like, get out. Or something like that. I don't remember. She had the potential to be an ally, though. But you had to snog her. Is that a word? Isn't that a word?
Snog is a word, yes.
Okay. You didn't have to. She actually helped them out. She told them, don't eat the meat. Because The pork wasn't pork. It was people. Dun dun dun. It was a weird game. It was a good game. Anyway, Kyle liked it, and I like Captain Darling. Like I was always like Squinty. Well, Blackadder, I understand you're in trouble again. That's not his accent, but you know what I mean.
Not at all.
You've watched Blackadder Goes Forth, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, you know
It's
what
the
I'm
only
talking
one I've
about.
seen all the way through.
Ah, the ending is so sad.
Yes. Yes, it was.
My gosh. But it's very British ending. Ooh, at least for that
Stiff
war.
upper lip.
Huh?
Stiff upper lip.
Stiff upper lip. Well, they all die at the end of every season, so... I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this is.
My friend made me watch it.
Oh, you make potions. Okay. Your friend made you watch it? You should watch
Yeah,
all of
but
them.
no.
The first season is the only one that's not really that good.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, because Blackadder's kind of just a simpering little twerp. But after that, the Elizabethan era is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And the one where he's the butler, Hugh Laurie's butler. Hugh Laurie's the Prince Regent.
Yeah.
That's a great one too. I don't think Hugh Laurie's in the second season. James says that was a great series. It was, James. Speedy says, I'm going to the doctor's on Monday.
Whoa.
Well, Speedy's had a cold for a week and a half. That's not good. It could turn into pneumonia. That can get real tricky. Or, the flu. You could have the flu and it could get worse. So we're going to just kind of run out the clock the last few minutes here, guys. I hope you don't mind that I'm not really doing much, but just talking and running around spawn. I'm trying to think.
When my friend would come over, we would play, games and whatever. And then it would eventually be time to eat dinner, so we'd put Netflix on and then he'd choose a series. At first it was Blackadder, so that's when we watched all of Blackadder Goes Forth.
Uh-huh.
Then it was Faulty. It took us ages to watch all.
Wait, what was the second one? Faulty Towers?
Yeah.
I've got that on DVD too. I really enjoyed that show.
Yeah, it was okay.
Blackadder's better. And I always feel bad for John Cleese.
I guess it's better. I guess Blackadder's better because I like more of the people in it. If it's immediately, if something has Hugh Laurie in it, like, yes, I will watch this instantly. Give me this right now.
The character that John Cleese based Basil Fawlty on was a real person. Apparently, they were filming something, and they were at this hotel, and this guy didn't seem to want them there. Like he didn't like customers or something. It was and so John Cleese just found it so funny that he was just like, we've got to make this into a show. Xmods is here. It says and waves. We're right down at the end of the. Your parents are already here. We're at the end of the stream there, Xmods. I'm about to end here in a couple minutes. And this has been, I would say this was a successful stream. We had James and Speedy come here at the end and watch. It was a little slow in the middle. We had quite a few people. We had a few people come in at the beginning, and a couple new people showed up and said hello. I didn't really do much. Just did some caving. I got to think of something for next week. I must build next week, since the concrete shop is pretty much finished, but not really filled up with much concrete. But there's some supplies there for making concrete. I don't know, what else did I get on DVD? I've got Jeeves and Wooster. I haven't watched that all the way through yet. I finished the first season. I know.
Dare you?
I wasn't able to get around to it. I will find the time. I haven't had time. I will find the time.
It's basically the same plot for every episode, but
Wait, say again? What?
It's basically the same plot for every episode. Oh
Wait.
no, he's engaged. How's he gonna get out of this debacle?
Well, yeah, I watched the whole first season.
Yeah, but
And then
it will
between seasons-
continue for the next 2 and 3. The next second I thought,
um,
but
and I got Blackadder. I got Faulty Towers. There was one about this preacher. Um,
was it called Preacher?
no, he was about. It was an Irish priest or something.
Oh, Father Ted.
Yeah, Father Ted. That looked interesting, but I'd never seen it, so I'm a little leery. I'm like, I don't know. It looks cute, but I don't know. Is it good? Is it worth it?
You are in for a
I
treat.
haven't gotten
With
it
Father
yet. I
Ted.
just saw ads for it, so I was thinking about it.
I've not really seen it, but like, do you know when like you haven't seen it, but you know what it is already?
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yeah, like Stranger Things. I finally saw the first episode of
Oh,
Stranger Things. I found it online because I was like, I want to see what this is all about. And it was so good. And now I
I
want it
didn't.
on DVD or
It's on Netflix.
People of Earth. People of Earth was so good first season. And when Amberlynn came up, Friday night we watched The Thing from Another World, which is made in 1951. Howard Hawks directed it. It's so good. It's still good. It's still a good movie even today. And she really loved it, and I was real happy about that. And then I had her watch the first episode of People of Earth. We found the first one online, and she loved it. And it's just so good. What do you mean?
I wasn't finished drinking, so I just made a noise
Uh-oh.
to lead up to my sentence.
Is it all warm? Is your drink all warm now?
No, because I finished that and I got a new one.
Oh, you got a cold one. Good. Excellent. James says, always a good stream, Andy. Thank you, James. I super appreciate that. I really do. I think we're going to wrap. We got a couple minutes, and then we'll wrap up. I'm sorry, Abby. Go ahead.
I don't want to watch Stranger Things because
Why?
it got so hyped and so like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, we're watching it, everybody's seeing it, and like it was like, no, I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to conform to all of these people watching this show. I'm not going to do that. So
That's how I feel about Game of Thrones. It just has no interest for me. What? Is it good? Is it bad?
No, I'm the only one in my family that doesn't watch it because it is just.
It just looks
It
like
looks
too much.
like it would just be Skyrim, but it's just so boring. I don't know how they make dragons boring.
I think if you picture Skyrim, but it's all about politics, then that's pretty much.
Yes,
that's pretty
what
much
it is.
It just doesn't hold an interest. But I finally watched that first episode of Stranger Things. Really well written. Characters are smart. Even the kids aren't stupid. I mean, I don't want to. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but something happens in the first 5 minutes, and I'm just like, they've got me, because the kid wasn't dumb when something really terrifying was starting to happen to him, and he wasn't just stupid about it. You know what I mean? He was smart, and they're playing Dungeons and Dragons, and gamers think. They're always thinking. You go in you go someplace and you're like, what would I do if zombies attacked us here? You know, that kind of thing. Gamers always have put them. Not all gamers, I guess, but a lot of younger gamers, and I know I used to do it. Would When I was someplace, I would put myself in a situation and say, how would I handle certain things that happened here right now? What would I do? So, James says the royal family is pretty funny. Oh my god, I give up trying to spell. That's okay, James. Spelling is optional here, as long as you can get your point across. The royal family? I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of the royal family?
I've never heard of that one at all.
It's quite British, so I don't know why you would.
Quite British. Well, I've heard of what I used to watch. I used to watch a lot of Monty Python. I used to watch I never watched much of Hello. Wait, Are You Being Served? But it always looked funny.
Have I seen that? I think I've seen it.
That's an old one. That's from the 70s.
I think I've seen it.
Good Neighbors? Wasn't there one called Good Neighbors? About these people that lived in this house and then about their neighbors was pretty much all it was. It was just a little cute sitcom. I thought it was pretty good. I like Mr. Bean. I got that on DVD.
I've not seen Mr. Bean.
I like Mr. Bean. It's funny. It's silly funny. And it's all physical comedy, which I like. I've not seen the movie. I'd like to see the movie. But I really enjoyed that.
That's one of those things that I know what it is, but I haven't seen it.
Almost anything with Rowan Atkinson. I just enjoy him. I've watched a lot of his stand-up, and I just really think he's just brilliant. So. But we're at 5:59 p.m., so it's a good time to stop, because we've just been more talking than anything else, which hopefully is okay with people watching the stream. So, oh my god. Bailey just fell off the bed. So, thanks for watching, everybody, and I will talk to y'all next time.
Bye.